and time wisely use the flexible synthesis. That is what it is.
Yeah, so friends, we have listened to a very scientific explanation by both the speakers. Let us give a big hand. We have to impress their points, but we have to ultimately decide what is good and what is bad. Just do this thing. I want an answer in yes or no. Is pornography educated? No. Yes. Okay. That's this. Should pornography should pornography be advised to our patients to spice up their married lives?
I will tell some people have their own live sessions, demos going on. Humans don't have. So at least all that makes something rather than not existing. I'm not thinking my friend has forgotten to tell about the positive effects of porn is we all hearing from the patient that a lot of myths are going on around masturbation. वो कर लिया वीक हो गया ये कर लिया तो टेढ़ा हो गया वो कर लिया ऐसा but my friend the porn is the one which encourages the masturbation it never said that masturbation is wrong for males and females so that myth is busted by the porn so that's another positive point.
That's what happens is that, persistence pornography, there are three things that are stimulating. One is creating imagination. There are nine things XYZ. Second is the scopophilia. And third is the impulse going from the genitals to the brain because of masturbation. So three powerful stimuli.
So basically the origin is from genetics. Again, it is genetics.
Okay, so this is the this end our session here. I request.
Yeah, I was very interested about this energy concept. Yes, yes. I would say really live now. So now it is we have heard about allergic reflex. Now we know that it is sex allergic. Anyway, but one thing I would like to offer, make an observation here. You know, you would have PD like any reflex. Normally, one of the factors of nasal congestion. One factor of nasal congestion. It impedes the sound. Breathing also is given. Nobody said, I heard people very interesting talk. We did the polygonal area and eating expertly are the accompaniment to the polygonal area. Even in the kind scale, the basic liver disease. So eating also is one factor. And upper renal symptom is usually associated. So what I would like to mention, you mentioned about the whole the indication, but we have got ICI. For these people, ICI is a great Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. May I request Dr. Speakers of this session, Dr. Sunita Shukla, Dr. Akash Shukla, Dr. Deepak Lokhande, Dr. Prasanna Gadre, to kindly come on stage. And I request the chairpersons to please felicitate our speakers of the session.
They also please don't replace this stage.
So along with this, we'll also felicitate Dr. Anand Mutha because morning that got missed out. We'll ensure that's complete one.
Dr. Amit Gupta. Thank you. And to the organizing secretary, please.
Or maybe conference. Yeah. But one thing. Oh, no. No matter what I get about that.
Dr. Deepak Lohan.
डॉक्टर मधुमिता बहाले and our rock star Dr. Prasanna Gandhi, rather sex star, porn star. हाँ. I invite Dr. Jayalina to facilitate our viewers to mind the pronunciations. Candidate to be on stage. I'm going to be candidate to be on stage for the group photo. On stage. If Dr. Rajendra Sathe sir is around, please come. Hi.
Starting our preparation session. So this is Dr. Mahindra Vatsa oration. I Emeritus CS Mujibur will be the please speak. Yes. And I kindly invite the directors for this session, Professor Dr. Venkataraman and Dr. Jagan, to please come on stage. Dr. Jayajinath, sir.
Our CSCP is having three orations in memory of our forefathers. We established this organization. Today, this organization we are going to be many of the works are doing. Pierre said as a father of our CSCP, he is the one, the visionary who could see that there is a need to address sexual problems in the country. He started PSCP along with many luminaries in those days. Those things will be discussed in the initial slides. And another oration is our GRG Nath Jayat oration because Saroj Kumar was our secretary and long associate of PSCP. She incorporated this oration in the memory of our by. The third one, which one? The third oration. Vadia. Vadia. Yes. Then the not only financially, but also technically. The third oration. These two now we are going to see the main oration. Now, from that.
The social thing is artificial intelligence. Slide something. Baba. Right, right. So artificial intelligence. That's why the theme also chosen for this conference. Now there is a lot of apprehension in the healthcare providers. Once we use artificial intelligence and takes up the vision, our job may be over. Whether the apprehension is there, whether that apprehension is a myth or reality, or both or way, whether वो गंदा है या अच्छा है, right? Whether it sustains, other it throws away. So those things will be now known through our eminent speaker, our Mujbudi. Right? Like this Mujbudi is a highly accomplished professional with many pharma and MSc in clinical research from Manipur University. He is having 15 years of experience and he is developed his passion of teaching and he has done a lot of research in this area of agriculture and he is guiding almost 1,000 students in 2019, making them skilled and career ready individuals. At the same time, he is having 9 prestigious awards. That's a huge award, 9 prestigious awards, and he is a testimony for its commitment to excellence and innovation. So, he is a renowned speaker for both the National International Academy and industrial conferences. And now he is going to speak about the role of artificial intelligence in sexual health sciences. Before he starts his talk, the CSCPA he is now felicitated with a medal in honor of MC Vatsa. So this background about this AI in sexual health or sexual health issues. So when I heard about this talk, I speak a lot of AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, data science, so much of technology. But the later part was a different one. The sexual health was different one. So I thought sex is something which is very commonly spoke. But speaking more about sex is different because my parents yesterday asked me when you are going for this session. So I'm something going to tell what is the topic which I have. So my friends started saying that how AI can help in sexual disorder. When I stop and do sex. So I said, come on, man. How can this be possible? So that's something it started with emotions and now it came up to a technology where we are speaking about data where we are speaking more about lot of AI, how AI can diagnose or prevent or follow up and counsel. So much of words are there. So when I started doing this research, I felt very happy that I got something newly understood about how databases now data systems can be utilized in sexual disorders. But definitely, I'm not very much active towards this words and technology. I'm not used spawn, tech, all those words I might not use, but I use more artificial intelligence and how technology can be used by doctors, and definitely how technology can grow and how technology will help us. So without any delay, so the first part, everyone is surprised, everyone wants to know what is AI. So the basic word AI starts with
artificial intelligence. So it means the one technology which made our human lives very easy. Now, say for example, you go to a shopping mall, and then suddenly you get a message from one shopping or one shop saying that you have a specific offer. So how do you know that these people are going into that mall and they are spending you? There is something which is face recognition technology, artificial intelligence they have done. So if you are going into a mall, they are capturing your face and they are saying that how much time you are spending in a shop and which shirt you have picked and how much time you have had in your hand and then how much time you are looking at the other. Based on that, they are developing their algorithms and they are developing their shopping skills so that it is made easily for you. So one more simple example that whenever you go to a mall, you see a place where you find out that you go and get attracted to the colors, you go and get attracted to the smell, go and get attracted with multiple things. So you got to go and answer intelligence. You need to show that you need to have to go and check things we are doing it, or you can call it as artificial intelligence technology that we are using. Simple language, we give data to the system, then the system will predict it back to me that this is what is that. Very simple. Artificial intelligence, never we are not breaking our head, we give data to the system. And give data, at certain point in time, it will say, okay, so prediction is that's a simple language which is artificial intelligence. And then we got something which is called machine learning. Then something we got it called as machine. So we are living in a society, in a world where we call it data analysts and doctors. All doctors are sitting on huge data you have. It is not analyzed, not being tracked next. Something which I am going to focus on AI and sexual development. The first one, AI, how it is being transformed by taking data and text. Now, what is that example? So you have only that so much of patient. If you know how to clean the data and if you get new patient, how the existing data can be right? To keep the clinical outcome of the patient is something which is called as data-driven clinical treatments. So some things we are not using. We are seeing that okay, a patient comes with this problem, I'll give right some data, which I did. But you have even 10 years back some data, and data will have to be like that. So it's not like that. That's something which is. Speak about its health regards like exercises or diet plans or nutraceuticals, herbal products, or to get an indication, you have to give precise treatments to the patient. It's not about just give medication, it's all complexion. But patient might come and ask, how can it go and that is something which is personalized medicine or precision medicine. The third one which I have used is personalized treatment plan and clinical analytics. So precision is something which is more dangerous. So now if I ask you a question, what happens to Indian population in another 20 years? So which are the disorders, which are the diseases in sexual health the patient might suffer? So do we have an answer? Scientific evidence is very good. So that's something which we are going to see in this one. In the second part, AI/ML can analyze huge amount of DHR which we are not using. So now I'll give you a best example of why a patient should safeguard his documents as safe. Why should he have prescriptions or treatment plans, X-rays, scans, all those things are safe. Why can't he make that in front of you? And he goes to a doctor with an empty hand, say that boss, my number is 101. Then doctor types 101, he gets all the records. What disorders, what diseases, what treatments, what pharmacy, what drugs, what things have been taken. Based on it, the doctor will analyze the data and then start giving the feedback. That's about EHR. Are we really using it? Answer is no. Using it, answer is yes. We start using it. We start working on EHR and EMR, electronic health records, electronic medical records. That particularly, taking is something which is more important. And we can identify the risks. A second example, I'll give you plus examples. So Google, you start typing, saying that sexual disorder. Patient who is a male, he is searching a word button, sexual disorder. So if you go and ask question to Google, saying that I want a public health study, And I want to see how many numbers in this particular zone, in this days, in this because another is confidential. Say that this many patients are searching for this one. That is essential resources or ADC results. So now the global evidence to understand about health issues because everyone is going at touching on one how to enhance our ability to do this. Okay, so they want to learn from you, but actually our ancestors are taught everything. Okay, I think that's the reality. So that's what we have put EHRs and also EMRs. We can understand about outbreak of sexual disorders or outbreak of sexual thinking by using Google. So that's one more. The third one, the integration of AI can be done. First one to identify patients. A best example is Google or social media. Now there are WhatsApp groups. There are groups in Facebook, Instagram, where they are going and talking about this. Okay, they are messaging saying that I have erectile dysfunction. Can you give? And I go and run programming saying that how many people are thinking about the word called as erectile dysfunction in VA. Then I get more data to me. I can identify the patient. Okay, so that's the best way we can do it, and we can use this technology to identify a patient. The second point, diagnose the patient. How a patient can diagnose by himself that he has ADHD problem. So we can do it by using AI. And the third one, how best we can propose the treatment plans. Treatment A, B, C. I'm not saying that system will give everything. At least some part of it can be treated by this system and how follow-ups can be done, and how counseling can be done. Everything can be utilized by the AI machine. So that's the first slide. How AI is going to be used in the area we're going to do. Next slide. Yes. Next slide. We can operate. No, it's not working, sir. Laptop is. Yeah, yeah. So now AI. So this word AI has made us so much wonders, and now Google has stopped working, and Google has started working something new terms because of that. And ChatGPT is the best example for AI. Okay, artificial intelligence, ChatGPT has taken so much of data, and it gives a prompt based on your response. And if you ask the question, what is my name? It explains everything. What is my name? And then it goes and asks each question. It understands. Smart house, and it hears everything. What happened? Please open the 45. Go ahead. 45. Oh, okay. I will take seconds to you. Yeah, thank you. So now, artificial intelligence have worked, but we are focusing more on one of the world which is called data mining. The data mining, how it can be used? Because data mining is machine learning, which can be utilized to predict some of the things in the future. So the main one is the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Three words. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. All the three things work on algorithms. It's all about one thing which you have to understand. A plus B is equal to C. If you teach that system will teach you that A plus B is equal to C everything. You don't need to know. Simple one. If you throw a deep learn, then system will teach more deeper and it will understand and it will teach you. So there was a surprising thing. There were two robots, two artificial intelligence machines, which were thinking about ethics in human. And what are we doing? We don't know what is our ethics. So nothing. Systems are thinking about ethics. So that's the beauty. Systems are working towards enhancing the role of future ethics. So the next one, the most important one, the definitive bias and also computer intelligence. So this one is more computer intelligence. There was one person who came up and said that I take images, scans images, X-ray images, everything. I will teach everything to the system. Saying that you look at the data. And I will take this image, if you have this image, the image, it will start very someone. So at this point in time, we got so much evidence, we got so much confident. If you think that, it will diagnose. The system what is being done. System is called as imaging research. And that is something which is computer vision analysis. So this is the one tool which is being done. More research is being done because AI does not happen in one day. AI needs so much of data, so much of information, and it has need of algorithms. How it can be done? And then something we call generates. So it generates not answers. It generates answers. One of the most important thing I talk to understand is that one is you don't know what you want. If you give enterprise expansion that has so many things, what is the diagnose, the treatment, but you're looking at exact prompt to set the response from the AI. When you can say that AI will confuse. So the thought is to understand that how we have to give the prompt, exact word to the system, that system understands it and gives the data. In the meantime, you understand this technology very technically. And we have seen the alarm technology. Okay, so we can't assume that technology will give 100% every time. Doctor's prediction, doctor's answer has to be taught. That's a challenge at the bottom will give. All answers may be from my ground. If you have it, it's not, if you have it, it's not, it's fine. Question. So very recently, it happened that AI has crossed its limits. Okay, there was a patient who was having a device in the heart, and this device was being hacked by one fellow. Okay, so what he did, he killed the fellow. It's actually broken. So it's just, I think very recently Israel also has attacked Lebanon country. Major. It does not have internet also. It's internet is blasted. So number one is there are challenges, but we have to answer the challenges also. How, and in this case, the person who was killed, he was only able to use the pitch because he just had to install. Killing is not out. He had the system. So how you security was confidential by confidential is very important. Next slide. Next slide. I think this is fun. So now this is something which is application of AI. I have given two answers here. One is with AI and without AI. So point here is if you look at AI, the amount of time, amount of quality, the amount of money that just is used. Okay, so the amount of time doctors are spending, the amount of money doctors are spending, the amount of time they are doing, yeah, it has AI. We can negotiate time, money, quality, everything. Humans might make mistakes, systems might not make mistakes, whatever written, it will give answers. So that's about a picture. AI technologies in sexual education and also predictive analysis. So we can do a predictive analysis and we can prevent sexually transmitted diseases. So the problem is if we identify a particular zone, this many patients are coming from this particular zone, we can go to root cause of that patient population, understand that the education level is less, and we can start counseling or we can start doing that activities by public. Governments can use, doctors can use, but influence of doctors is needed now. So doctors cannot work alone. Doctors all will have to integrate and exchange their knowledge, exchange their ideas, exchange their together. And we can use in that for the future predictions. That's something which we need at this time. What's your next? See, the biggest problem with sex is okay, if I use word sex also, people will see me, oh wow. So we are talking about porn and all of these things. Forget about this. Words I cannot speak also. And everyone has a part of life, but we cannot speak outside. So the patient also not be able to speak. But what best can be done? We can develop chatbots. We can develop chatbots where system will talk to patient, patient will talk to system, and then the data can be captured by so like channels. So chatbots, virtual assistants can be utilized. Patients where without fear, patient can come and tell that okay, I have this problem. So this system will ask questions. See, understanding chat GPT or chatbots is very easy. That you ask the question saying that first question, are you a male or female? So he says, male or unmarried. 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 Yes, sir. What is your eating distribution? All these questions if you asking. Doctor does not need to spend time to understand what is the problem of the patient to detect that. You can develop a chatbot or an app where the patient can directly put his information data into the system. Beauty of ChatGPT or that's the system of can I have that slide? Yeah. So this is very interesting. So what is the future all about? So it's all about reading one decentralization, digitalization, and decarbonization. All doctors have to understand very clearly that the future is not about papers, future is not about the only sitting alone in a clinic or a hospital. It's about digitalization, decentralization, decarbonization. So now you have to digitalize, you have to use technology. The second one, you have to use less papers, use more of technology and data. And last one is decentralization. Without having patient coming to your clinic, every patient home has to become his hospital. So how can you do that is the story and point. So decarbonization, decentralization, and also digitalization. So now if you use decentralization, so making sure that people are being given power. Okay, patients are being given power to analyze their own data, to see their data, and more sensors are coming. So now watches are coming, rings are coming. Everywhere they are more data driven. They are collecting health apps. They have app based things which they are capturing. This can be done by decentralization. Next one. Yeah, digitalization. One more time. This is technology which can be used. Every technology is being used. If you use PhonePe or Google Pay, you are using blockchain technology. And blockchain technology you can utilize for supply line. So how you can give treatments and all. If you are a doctor, you have to start using telemedicine. You can meet the patient virtually without making patient more troublesome. So rather than asking patient to be, but make sure that he is comfortable virtually also you give information because we are saving time to travel, money, effort, everything can be saved by decentralization. The future is all about decentralization, how we can make the decentralization things. The last one, next slide. Yeah. So decarbonization. So future is all about environment friendly. However, we speak about sex and sexual health. It's all about saving paper, saving environment. So how that we can reduce the amount of paper. So I think doctors are also coming with the idea that zero paper clinic. So they don't want a paper also. So because if you type in a prescription, send it to the patient, he can have it as EHR or DMR rather than having big files, you can have electronic copy and you can just send them off rather than having the paper. That's your beauty of decarbonization. So the because everybody is afraid of using the bottles and the papers and trees and all those things. So we have to reduce the amount of carbon. Next slide. Yeah. So this is one of the interesting slides. Elon Musk. He is the one fellow who made our sleep car. Either it is Twitter or Tesla or SpaceX, all these things. He's the one, he said in the year 2015, self-driving cars in 2 years. He said there will not be manual cars, don't worry, everything will be self-driving cars. I think you should ask Tesla fellow to come to Pune and then he managed how bikes will drive. I think when I was coming in car, also, one fellow is coming to the driver is slow. Okay. She said, ultimately, is going to trust you. In the year 2015, he said, then driving car is start. But the reality is different. So, yeah. In friends, yeah. You find people go and go solar. Okay, he said dogs are not needed. Okay, his name is Peter. He's not here. So he died in 2016. Radiologist absolute in 2016. They run the 5 years. Either you need of any radiologist, there you go. Okay. So, but the reality is, next slide. This is not working. Yeah. The reality in 2024, all cars are driven by manuals, and the people are who are going are radiologists to treat the patient. So now both people say to say the truth. The truth is that how we are looking at AI is not that dangerous. How you are looking at it. So this is a real case scenario that both people face. That AI might take our opportunities, jobs, and everything, but definitely they gave so much of opportunities for us to grow in terms of our activities. So now there is a funny meme chat picture. So I don't know how many of you have seen this meme. The two people talking, saying, so Nagar's talking, particularly do not run, might be another positive thing there. Radiologists work hard. Have it. Every patient, pharmacy, EHR, DMR, insurance data, so much of data is coming and AI cannot understand it. Some of the solutions might take them second opinion from now. It's like, yeah. So now AI can identify the patients. So this is what identify patients. The first part can identify patients who are discussing a particular area. That's the either in Google or either in ChatGPT or either in Instagram or Facebook. I think most of doctors might know about it or not. You can run ads either in Google or either in Instagram. If anyone searches for erectile dysfunction, if you are a doctor and then you run an ad in system, then your clinic will come up whenever he comes to the goal. So that's something. I'm not saying that you have to falsify it, but I'm saying that the patient might come and knock your door of website. Website is needed for a dog. No doubt about it. Carbon footprints are not needed, but digital footprints are needed. If anyone wants to come to a doctor, he wants to do a research on background, that how many conferences, how many papers, how many patients, what the outcome. So they have gone older days where patients come saying that okay, doctor is good or bad, his hand is good, his leg is good, all days are gone. Everything they are looking at digital footprints, whether these people are available and what positive feedback, Google reviews, Facebook reviews, Insta reviews. So you can identify the patients on social media. Next slide. Yeah. So now this is something which is more interesting. You can diagnose the patient. Initial diagnosis can be done by the patient. The patient will put this into a system wherein he can type details of the saying that okay, I was suffering with this disease, I was my age is this, my this is this, my age is this, all those things in and it goes to cloud. Okay, cloud is something which is very beautiful nowadays. People are buying their spaces and servers and all these details so that data can be hardened. And then doctor also can pull the data from that. He can analyze the data and system will diagnose minor problems or initial problems. The patient might have A, B, C, D conditions. And then doctor can read the data and look into the diagnosis and start giving the treatment. So that's the beauty of the system which can diagnose diseases. Next slide. Yeah. So now this is something which is AI enhanced sexual disorders, diagnosis we can do, surveillance we can do. So more prone problems are people who are traveling for longer zones, either lorry drivers or the other cab drivers or something. So AI has identified a specific group of population who are suffering with more sexual disorder. And we started giving education to them, and we are trying to identify what are the other problems are. Now, youngsters are more prone to fail in their initial terms of sex because they have their own mindsets. So, because already people have spoken about porn and all those things. So, actually, some culprit is in your hand. You use it in the right way or wrong way. Phone is there in your hand. You use it in right way, it goes takes you to this. If you use it in the wrong way, it takes you to question marks. So this is something which we have to understand. We have to educate the youngsters. They have to go in the right directions. So this is about the real-time monitoring, automation of data collection and analytics. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah, so this is something which is treatment of patients we can use for treatment of patients also. Now, say for example, you had every year you had 100 patients. For example, 100 patients treatment you have taken. And you give it the system. You download a database application or available databases. You put it all data into the system. Okay. Now, at certain point after the day, after 1,000 patient data is available, if you go and give existing new patient data to the system will throw answers. That during 1 year of your treatment plan, the mindset was you gave this treatment, your options are A, B, C, D based on the age, gender, and regions, and race, and all good habits, bad habits, and everything. So that's the beauty that we can utilize for treatment of the patients. And one more thing, the intelligence of data is so much high that we have to utilize patient data closely so that we can understand about the patient. And say, for example, go and ask patient saying that what are you diseases? Patient might tell or might lies or might be funny or all those things. How should we ask the patient? Data from EHR and EI. So they have collected this data, X-rays, ECGs, and everything. That's the first one. Second one, why should we go and ask patient what medicine you have taken from pharmacy, and that pharmacy data is in top option. Data can be analyzed in any appointment number. If you like, this come to know that patient has taken this many drugs. Patient was having this many diseases. Patient was sleeping for this many hours and walking for this many hours. Using this drug. So all the data we can capture by integration and integration. Why should we go and ask patient that what is the problem? So why can't we collect the data which is already existing insurance data is there? That patient got insured and he knows for relating diseases. He is coming and telling I have to pay. So take this data. So you have to collect data. You can integrate insurance data. You can integrate the data. You can integrate the farming data. You can integrate the medicine data. You can integrate this life insurance data. You can integrate what you can do of the future, which is artificial intelligence. And something the system has to start, it has to start from today, that how we can use this technology and databases and applications of that. Even if we don't do it, someone else will do. I can use here. If I don't know, it has to come. There is no option for us. It has to come and we have to learn. Right? Next slide. Yeah. So this is one more very important aspect that a very well-built theory is being done here. So there is some in patient got some disease. Patient got some disease. Now patient started calling doctor virtually. Virtually he called. Okay, and virtually he said that I had an ulcer on hand. And then doctor started writing image scan and also laboratory and also he said that treatment when it comes, I give you. The local laboratory who are taking the patient, they went patient, they collected the sample. Particularly, the patient went to give images. All the images and lab reports to doctor and patient. And then doctor analyzes the data and suggested giving e-prescription. E-prescription which is nearer to the patient. And e-pharmacy took the medications, went to patient home, and then we have given the drugs to the patient. The patient took a phone, scanned it, gave money, and then he started giving the the patient is not even moving out of it. It's there, it's all about integration of systems, wherein you can see that in the yes. And you have all people that are having in the doctor, in the pharmacy, no, everyone is having it's integration of control. If education gets any problem, then automatically system will announce system will call to the doctor and say that boss patient is suffering with this, can you give one more? You don't remember many things. I don't remember we put alarms for it. Now system is there to help us. So that's why we have to use system. Yeah, so this is, I'm very thankful for Ramana sir for making me this. We have conducted one study So we have collected some patient data, and the result was so much good, and I'm very thankful for Ramana sir for giving this opportunity. So we have taken an objective to understand how data can be utilized and how data can be understood. So we took this data, result is inclusion of million, and then what is the lifestyle condition, smoker, alcoholic, and all, and sleep duration, stress level, and previous diseases, all the data we have taken. And we started analyzing it, and the results are on here on this slide. Next slide. Yeah, so this is something which we have taken. The first question which we have asked is what is your age group? We classified age groups younger adults 18 to 20 and middle age 30 to 40 and older age 50 to 60 and more than 60 also we have. So the results were being given here. The first one, young adults in this group actually were suffering with erectile dysfunctions. So these people were suffering with, some of the people were suffering with erectile dysfunctions, and the response for this PDE5 inhibitors was partial. So when we have started giving partial response was being identified, but with counseling, with mindset, it was able to give complete response. The each group of this. The basic concept here is the health patient is not about mental, it's about physical, mental, and also emotional and also spiritual. Altogether, it is about the health of the patient. He is having a fear from the mindset, and that's why counseling plays a major role in sexual disorders. After understanding this research study, I understood that okay, counseling should be a major part to understand about the patient. And coming to middle age group, so this age group faces a range of issues like dysfunctions and pain disorders and premature ejaculations. So mainly in males we have seen two diseases, and in female one disease we have seen. And the treatment involves combination of medications and also counseling and also lifestyle modification. So it's a very simple answers which we have, but we are not able to take it up. So the counseling we are not able to take it up, and lifestyle modification we don't want to take it up. So most of these people were graveyard shifts, night shifts. So they used to work in night shifts, and they are eating outside very spicy red chicken, mutton, everything, no healthy food. Nothing is there. That's why they are getting some other disease. Because of some other disease, they are losing interest in it. So that's the major problem we identified, and we have to get the solution of it after this conference. The second, older age people who were experiencing the desired dysfunctions. So they were not having the desire, and also they were having erectile dysfunctions. Mostly it was underlying conditions to be treated because the hypertensions and diabetes, those conditions should be treated so the main root cause can be answered. So more than 60 years also we have taken seniors by are experiencing dysfunctions and premature ejaculations, and also underlying health conditions and medications are being given for more than 60 years per patient. Next slide. Yeah, so genders, mainly males were having two. Males were having two. The first one is erectile dysfunction, and the second one is premature ejaculations and sexual desire dysfunction. So the people started saying that I don't wanted to have sex with my wife, but I wanted to have with my husband. So, but I'm really sorry to use this all things, but that's the reality that some of the males have came and said. But these are the diseases which we have identified. For females, more sexual pain disorders we have. And this desire dysfunction was being seen in females. Most of females are they are by themselves they are working so much hard, and they are looking at the families, and they are losing interest in the desire. Next slide. Yeah. So lifestyle and sexual health. This was one more answer which we gave. So was there any impact of lifestyle with sexual health? So answer is you know about it. So answer is definitely there was a relationship, and we collected this data and we analyzed, and this is the reality of lifestyle and sexual health. The first one is working hours. Late working hours, graveyard shifts, night shifts are leading to erectile dysfunctions and also premature. So you need to identify the patients whether they really are working in night shifts. Then plan accordingly the health lifestyle of the patient. So that's the first one we have identified. Second one, food habits. In food habits, we're taking into considerations. We ask three questions of them. The first question, healthy food. And the second question, unhealthy food. Third question, outside. If you get outside food. So most of people get outside food because of famous restaurants. Now, I think everyone wants nice spicy food, and color food. You can have color day and evening food. So, it becomes so ready. So, answer is healthy, homely food. And at a certain point in time, we should not eat because we should lose our weight and we should look at it. Or else people will not come to us and our more body frictions will start. So this is about the second one. And the third one is system. People must about it. And even I think Elon Musk had very recently in one of the interview, he said, I am undergoing depression. He takes vitamin. So he has said that he undergoes depression because he is the world's richest person. We cannot believe he is very happy. So now richest people are also having problems. The stress level is low, happiness index more. Just enjoy your life, go for a job, go for a walk, go for a movie, live life on all things. I'm very happy. I'm not saying go corporate exercise like knowledge. So this is about, yeah, stress level, stress level. Move towards hormonal imbalance. See that. So stress level more, hormonal imbalance more, sexual interest yeah. That's just fine. It's more interesting. So I have seen people who are smoking nowadays very often because movies are showing that smokers are hero. He smokes 4 packs, he comes with hookah and he starts smoking and youngsters are thinking that smoking is good. So nice that if you smoke and if you put rings and rings in the air, you feel like hero and heroines will come. So heroines will come definitely, but you will not have ability to make sure you're happy with heroines. So that's the basic problem. Smoking, alcoholism. So these two were most dangerous activities in the sexual life. We took this also. Smoking and alcohol drug use can also affect on sexual health and also affecting the hormonal production and flow and overall well-being. Yeah, so now we have identified some of the diseases, medical diseases which we should not. So these are the diseases. One of the diseases which we have identified is diabetes, hypertension, thyroid disease, and depression. These diseases are leading to more problems which are sexual disorders. Patients were suffering with sexual lose because of this whole either it is depression or thyroid problem or diabetes or hypertension. So this is something which we identified with the data. We asked what are the pre-existing conditions. Most of patients are actually this pre-existing condition. Next slide. Yeah. So now treatment outcomes we classified is complete response, partial response, and low response. But some patients have got complete response. No further symptoms were there. They were enjoying their life. But some patients were partial. They continue to come to doctor. Some of the people were responsible because of their still stress level and food habits. So that's something which we have identified during our analysis. Next slide. Yeah. So these are treatment modalities. What best can be done? The first point, medication. The second point, counseling. The third point, lifestyle one. This is same thing. The doctor has to use. That these are the three things which has to be taken care. And I'm not saying this. The additional Indian system where we have analyzed the data has shown the three answers for us. That's why I'm presenting this slide. Next slide. Yeah, so key findings, age and gender, lifestyle, meditation ethics, treatment outcomes. The key findings were being given here. So what is the relationship between age or gender or treatment outcomes and all those? Next slide. Yeah, what is the recommendations? The data analysis, what exactly can be done, how data analysis can be done. It's the importance addressing the sexual health outcomes and also multidisciplinary integration of data. All people, all doctors can integrate the data together. They can develop healthcare systems, labs, where patient identification, diagnosis, treatment, follow-ups, and counseling can be given by the systems. So now early detections and also proactive management of underlying health conditions and also psychological factors are more important. So because all together, if we see have data, it has no that you have to be living healthier life, social habits, underlying diseases, all those things. Then you are not having any sexual disorders. Next one. Yeah. So lifestyle and sexual health disorders. There were some case studies which we have taken out of this data. So and we have showcased it. So unmarried male under 20 years maintain healthy health.
but experiences low sleep. So he was having less sleep because most of youngsters want Instagram and also reels and Snapchats, and their life starts from 12 o'clock. We don't understand how their life starts at 12 o'clock. We sleep at 9 o'clock. So, but their life starts at 12 o'clock. So he was having less sleep and also high stress level due to shift works. And he reports no interest in sex and diagnosed with this nonsense. And he was very young, 20 years old patient. So this was the case. And the solution, even with healthy habits, but not having enough sleep and stress management can lead to sexual health disorders. So this is the case one. Sold up and give the answer. Next up. Yeah, so this is one more thing. Work patterns and sexual well-being. People who work in night shifts, they might have sexual disorders. So because God has given night to sleep and day to work. So but we have started night to work and day to sleep. So this one changed our lifestyle. And there was a man in age 40 years working in graveyard shift. He goes to office at 2 o'clock and comes back to home at 10 o'clock. So graveyard shift, and he was having outside experience in his stress level and also diabetes and hypertension. So he's not having enough future. So this many problems together he's having because of the shift disorder. And key insights: shift works, unhealthy eating, chronic conditions, even affect sexual performance. Yeah, gender difference in sexual dysfunctions. Unmarried female of 20 to 30 with moderate stress, outside food consumption, diagnosed with sexual desire dysfunction. So we identified that even the food habits can affect sexual desire because the amount of food which you are taking might not be healthier, might not contain enough vitamins or minerals or proteins which can help us in sexual activities. Next slide. Yeah, chronic disease and sexual dysfunctions. So I think almost everyone understands that chronic conditions might affect the patients. So at age of 50 to 60 years from diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, experience premature ejaculations and also healthy habits. So chronic diseases are main responses for this activity. Next slide. Yeah, stress and sexual pain disorders in women. So there was some relationship which we have identified that there was stress and also the pain during your sexual aspect. A married female of 40 to 50 years, moderate stress and depression, reports no interest and also sexual pain disorders the patient has experienced. And we identified that because it might be stress and mental health, and also there might be relationship issues or cheatings and all those things because we have seen sex as a normal part than emotional bonding or emotional feeling. Now we have moved to so much advanced level of things. Everything is easy nowadays. So and we have, during our times it was very difficult for any of the activities to be taken, but everything is now easy. Everyone is having phone and 4G, 5G, 6G, everything is there in their hands and they are misutilizing their G's rather than using it in right way. So next slide. Yeah, counseling plays a major role in erectile dysfunction. I understood one thing after doing all this research and after this analysis. If your mind is good, your body is good. If you end up feel that same and hero and you are hero. If you go and speak to your friends, then you are and because they will also come and tell that I am superhero. And we really don't know whether everybody else or not. So accountability is so much important and it plays a major role. Bonding between doctor and patient makes everything the best suitable way. Patient believes doctor so much, he opens and comes and speaks so much, and doctor should understand the problems of the patient so that he can sweetly, coolly, he can engage the patient and counsel the patient and make them a better person. So counseling makes more work. Next slide. Yeah, so lifestyle choices and sexual health in younger patients. The major problem which we have identified is cons. So I think earlier people have spoken so much. So the unmarried males and females, they are looking at unnatural things and they are believing that are reality and they are believing that terms. So I think the access should be limited or access should be removed and the access should be brought back to normal healthy lifestyles. So that's something which I have understood. I know it looks like partial, but the reality is by analysis of this data, we understood this. We need to go back, step back, and look at how we can change the youngster's mindset and how this word sex can become normal. I still feel the word sex, if I use, I don't feel comfortable. So I think what's wrong in that, and speaking about this all data and analysis, what's wrong in that? Why are we not talking to our fellow friends or children and understand their answers? They're failing and future is in danger. That's one thing. Next slide. Yeah, healthy lifestyle, healthy sexual life. So if you have healthy lifestyle, you have healthier sex life. The best thing in life you can enjoy is the healthier lifestyle, healthier sex life. That's the one word which I wanted. Next slide. Yeah, models, you can develop an app-based treatments. So this is something which I have proposed based on data. You can develop your own apps or altogether 4 5 doctors in a city can come and develop your own apps. No? You can come up with some solutions where patient can, before they come to you, they can enter the data into the app, make sure that data is being collected, analyzed correctly, give a proposal to doctors. So this is my proposal. Proposals that app-based treatments, symptoms, telehealth platforms, medication management, mental health, lifestyles, chronic disease, patient education, and community support apps. All together, kingdom apps. All together, you can find deeper before treatment comes to you. Yeah, last panels. Oh, so before it comes to you, next slide. Yeah, challenges. Most important challenge is privacy. So when I took this step, the biggest problem which we have understood is privacy and confidentiality of patient. No one is happy to come and say, I'm sexually not happy. I don't have anti-research or I have anti-research. I have to tell this. And doctor is having the access to this data. Technology should be developed that privacy and security and safety is being maintained. Nowhere the patient data can be linked. That's the end point which we have to understand because this is so much important that data confidentiality. Yeah, so I think this is my last slide before I close down by thank you. So the first conclusion which we came up is altogether it's about age and then gender and then lifestyle and then histories and then sleep, stress, all those things. But we came up with some of the things which is enhancing predictive analytics capabilities through data, use data, understand prediction. If you are not with the rate with predictions, open to these analysis, if you are doing that, how will you do it? The second point is where you know personalized diagnosis. Where patient can double or patient can come up with a given healthcare application where they can enter data and system can give answers and document support. And the third one, a collaborative efforts of ethical guidelines and framework. Because ethical guidelines, we should not forget how best we can use the patients by ethics and values and rights of the patient. How we can say that. In these app-based treatments, chatbots and privacy and security. Chatbot treatments, we can use it, and the integration of filters, self-learning code, and speak and all of each patient counseling plan. Next slide. Yeah, so I think this is my last slide. Next slide. Yeah. So these are my contact numbers. You can contact me at this mail ID and phone number. I'm available here for 10 15 minutes. I know that there will not be questions for me, but if any questions are there, I'm surrounded to it. And thank you for one last thing. And madam for inviting us for here. These are the first one. I'm not sure for making them. Thank you.
There persons to connect for this state and structure analysis.
Oh,
I request Dr. T.S.S. Rao sir to kindly come on stage to felicitate the chairperson of the session, Dr. Venkata Ramana sir and Dr. Jayadri.
I request all the delegates after felicitation to for lunch at sixth floor. Sixth floor, kindly use the lift on the front side. And the sessions will start at 5 minutes sharp. The next session, plenary session, Dr.